this is Victor here with a new type of videos, and is look at this formation. This will combine with the unit in depth, and the objective is to look in more detail some of the formations of the books. I will not go through all of them, but this time I want to start with one that I consider is quite important. Is the Chaos Warband. This is basically the core of a lot of the detachments of the Chaos Space Marines for different legions. So I think it's good to make a look at this and see what is the composition of this formation. So the formation called Chaos Warband is composed by one Chaos Lord. Okay, you can put 0 to 1 sorcerers, and of course as a Chaos Lord you also have Abaddon the Despoiler, Uron, Blackhair, Karen the Betrayer, Typhus, Lucius the Eternal, Fabius Bill, and maybe taken instead of the Chaos Lord, and then Ahriman can be taken instead of the what's called the Sorcerer. So if you go for 1000 Sons, you need if you put Ahriman, is not covering the Chaos Lord, so you will need another guy there. Then you can take 1 to 3 units chosen from any of the next combinations, the Chosen, the Chaos Terminators, or the Possess. I will say these are not the greatest units in the Chaos Space Marines. I will think Chosen, maybe it's a way to go, or Terminators, depending on the army you're playing, and take just the minimum amount. It's 1 to 3 units normally. If you want to not to spend too many points, you just go for 1 unit, not too much equipped. The core of this unit is going to be 2 to 6 units of Chaos Space Marines. Again, these are the basic Chaos Space Marines. If you want to play like MSU, this can be quite the part where you can invest some points. Chaos is not the best core choice or the best troop choice for the Chaos Space Marine Codex. Normally cultists have better position, but if you take depending the army you play, but if you put them with Markov Norgel, something like that, they can be quite strong. So yes, of course they can take Rhinos. Then you choose 1 to 3 units following of the next Raptors, Waptowons, or Chaos Bikers, so the 1 to 3 fast attacks. I guess most of the people will go for the Chaos Bikers. And then at the end you have to take a heavy support, and this is going to be 1 to 3 units chosen from Havocs or Hellbrutes. And this will depend a lot on the army that you want to play. So really a lot of flexibility on this formation. The rules of the formation is favorite Estions when modeled from the Chaos Warband ends a roll on the Chaos Boon table as a result of the Champion Chaos Special table. Roll twice on the table and choose either one or both the results. So really very flexible. It's making more under control the boost that you can get on your Warlord. If you don't want your Warlord to be transformed into Spawn, rolling 2 times is helping you not to choose this option. Unless you are a little bit unlucky and you roll 2 times Spawn, something like that. Also is helping you to be Demon Prince much easier and have this boost for almost for free. So it's not a bad option, especially if you can convert one of your sergeants into how it's called Demon Prince. If you take the Chaos reward at the beginning, I guess you also roll double here, but remember that you cannot start as a Spawn or as a... Normally you cannot start as a Spawn or as a Demon Prince. And then they have all objectives secure, what is already very good as well. Of course, as you can see here, the Terminators have the Land Rider as a dedicated transport, so you also can have a Land Rider with objectives secure. So I think it's good, and it's one of the basic formations, and I want to go now to the detachments, because most of the detachment will have this formation as a core formation. So we have seen this is the main formation for most of the armies. So if you go, for example, to, I think this is not the first one, let's go to all the forces. Okay, we will see that this formation, it's the core for a lot of the army. So Abaddon is not the case because they have the Black Legion Warband. Okay, this is the only one, but we have it for Alpha Legion. So this is the only choice for Alpha Legion to go core. Okay. is the only choice for the Iron Warriors as well. Okay. We see that this is a choice for the Knight. How it's called this? I always forget. Oh, for the Night Lords. Okay, you can have the Raptor Talon or you can have the Chaos Warband. So it's really an important formation. So you see also the Warriors have it as one of the cores. And you also have it in the Berserkers, in the Wall Eaters. And sometimes you have two options, but in sometimes, as you can see, not in the case of Magnus, but this makes sense because really Magnus Thousand Sons have a very peculiar way to go. But if you go Death Guard or what it's called Nargal Marines, they also have the Chaos Warband. Okay, so you really can have the Chaos Warband with Mark of Nurgle and also the Fulgrim guys. They can combine Chaos Warband and the Cacophony. So. It's quite important. I think it's basic for a lot of the formations we have on the different legions, and most of the armies will use this because it's good. They give objective secure, especially if you play milestone missions. You want to have this objective secure, and you can go. Is a way. One of the ways to make MSU army with chaos. So you can really start putting a lot of Chaos Space Marines with Rhino to cover the board. Remember, Chaos Space Marines still have the issue that they don't have and they feel no fear, or they don't have the option to have Fearless. So I will try to give a score. I will say if I score from 0 to 5, I will put this one, I will say between a 3 and 4. So it's not excellent, but I think it's quite strong. It's have a good flexibility, can be adapted to the needs of your army. So you can go, if you want to go, if you play for example Night Lords, you can go long in fast attack and get short in elites and support, although heavy support, although you need something. The Hellboot is a cheap option to cover this part here, for example. Or you can even go for the Havocs and not spend too much points on the heavy weapons. So for my Alpha Legion, I really will go with the Chosen, because I have a lot of Chosen on my Alpha Legion. So I will go for the Chosen, and I will use Havocs, as I have a unit with heavy bolters, and I will use Vikers. So I really like this formation, and yeah, I think it's one of the good ones from this book. So that's all for now. Please leave in the comments below what do you think about this formation. If you have to score this formation, what score you will give to the formation. And if you're interested in knowing more formations, let me know which formation are you interested in to make a look. Let me know what is your favorite formation and your favorite detachments. So I will try to combine this with the unit in depth. I really want to analyze the Traitor Legends book, and this is why I started using and analyzing now the formations that I will consider more interesting. Some of the formations for me are really there just to, I will hardly see them on the battlefield. So that's all for now. I think it's very flexible. It will take a bunch of points, but you can really go, it has the flexibility to go for a very expensive to not too expensive formation, depending on how much points you dedicate on the unit. That's all for now. Please leave the comments below, leave a like if you have liked this video. As usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye!